Dear students, now I am going to explain types of learning. అంటే తెలుగులో అభ్యసన రకాలు. These either physical or mental activities. In physical activities involves various muscles, bones, nerves of human body involving with mind. Example, problem solving, thinking, that is called mental activities. Activities are learned by individual for communication or habits, survive, production of goods and services, service to himself and service to others. Learning is very important. For surviving purpose, learning is very important. There are some learning types are there. First one is motor learning. Motor learning తెలుగులో చలన అభ్యసనం అంటారు. It is also called skill learning. Everyday life is full of activity that demand motor learning. It is acquisition and modification of body movement or physical movements. Uh, it is called motor learning. Example, walking, running, cycling, driving, swimming, typing, milking, hair combing, hair cutting, cone designs, drawing, writing, belly dance and gymnastic, etc. In motor learning, body movements process our body parts coordinate with each one's with legs, hands, waist, head, neck. In swimming, two legs, two hands, and head control, etc., are coordinating and working together, just like belly dance, also same. Next one is verbal learning. Verbal learning తెలుగులో శాబ్దిక అభ్యసనం. It is mouth parts coordinating and organizing. Example, if we at the time of singing, breath control, air control, and tongue, mouth, jaw, and teeth, etc., coordinating. It is called also language learning, sound learning, first letters learning, next words formation, sentence formation, storytelling and singing, making different sounds and mimicry, etc., by listening, by writing, by imitation practice, learned by the persons. And next one is the discriminative learning. Discriminative learning means విచక్షణాత్మక అభ్యసనం. Discriminate meaning is recognition and differentiate of the between things or understanding the differences of the things. Example, discriminate between uh, discriminate between right or wrong in the society. Discriminate learning ability to understand and identity and respond among various things. It can learn by keen and depth observation of environment, society, and human beings attitudes. We can learn the discriminative learning. Example, differentiate cow milk and buffalo milk, differentiate male handwriting and female handwriting, colors differentiate petrol, diesel, kerosene, differentiate, and kingfisher beer and budweiser beer differentiate, mutton, chicken, rabbit, pork, beef differentiate, నాటుకోడికి బాయిలర్ కోడికి కూడా differentiate understanding of the Gandhi role and Ambedkar role in prevention of the social inequalities. These are the examples of the discriminative learning. Next one is perceptual learning. Perceptual learning called Telugu meaning is ప్రత్యక్షాత్మక అభ్యసనం. By senses, by five senses, through five senses we are learning, we getting the knowledge, that is called the perceptual learning. uh, Taking information from the environment through body's sense. Example, eyes visual learning, ear verbal learning, tongue through tongue taste learning, taste observation, by nose smell identifying, skin through skin we are learning the rough, smooth, hard, sharp, cold, hot, etc. These are comes the perceptual learning. Suppose, and by watching uh, and observing the environment, we are learning. These are called the pratyakshatmaka abhyasanam. Suppose different chocolate is to eat and a chalkmark is to for pencil rough, because by watching our eyes in the environment, in the society, in the TV or mobiles, etc. Suppose ante next example is, suppose a teacher explaining to the forest lesson, then teacher directly take the children to the near to the forest and explain to the forest, and directly watching and learning, that is called the perceptual learning. Next one is conceptual learning. Telugu meaning is bhavanatmaka abhyasanam. It is called as category learning, category formation. It help to organize and distributive data. Conceptual process involve two process. Suppose observation and generalization, abstraction and generalization. Suppose examples are, suppose there are 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13. These are the numbers, numerical numbers. We have to differentiate these numbers, odd numbers and even numbers. For example is 1 3 5 7 9 are the odd numbers, and 2 4 6 8 10 12 are the even numbers. We have to differentiate from the general things to with abstract. General numbers are 1 2 3 4 5 6, and abstract is the differentiate is the 2 3 4, just like that. And if we go to the garment showroom or cloth showroom, we have to, our class are the general things, and abstract things are differentiate or sort out the things. Saris abstract thing, chudidar and langa oni, lungi, pancha, we have to differentiate these things. This is called the conceptual learning. At a looking is same, but there is difference. That is called the conceptual learning or bhavanatmaka abhyasanam. And the next one is problem solving learning. This learning requires the uh, uh, mental ability and aptitude and logical and reasoning abilities. For example is maths problem solving, puzzles solving, and social problems and financial problems and love problems. For solving this is called the problem solving learning. Next one is attitude learning, అంటే వైఖరుల అభ్యసనం. Study of the person's attitude, and patriotism attitude and Gandhi attitude and Ambedkar attitude, and the movies attitude. Telugu movies, differentiate the Telugu movies and differentiate to the Tamil movies, Hindu movies and Telugu movies. Opinion. Suppose Telugu example saying that all Telugu movies are just showing to the on the love and skin showing. There is enough, but in Tamil movies and other movies are different. They taking the movies as real stories, and action is very different, very reality to the human beings. That is the attitude. And Hindu and Ambedkar attitude and patriotism attitude, these are called the attitudes learning. Next one is the learning principles. Learning principles, principle in the social, in the there are some principles in the society to difference to the society to society, and maths principles and grammar principles are the examples. If we learn those principles, we can follow, we can learn easily. Suppose if you know the English grammar, you can easily learn the English grammar. If you know the social Hindu social principles or Telangana social principles, you can survive easily without problems. Suppose if you have the great command in the maths principles, you can easily learn the mathematics. These are called the learning principles. Okay na?